I have to start out by saying I'm so disappointed. I found this story, and it just seemed like one of those stories where we're going to be able to find the people.
Yeah.
It was a house that, there seems to be no apparent reason why, it has a penis in front of it. I mean, just
sweet.
What's it made out of?
Stone. Would you like to see it?
Oh, it's a stone penis. Yeah. I just saw it blurred. It's huge.
Yeah, that's funny. The one you saw, they blurred out, but the other newscast that they had out of Canada did not blur it out.
Oh, hey, Canada. Yeah.
I know it seems silly you have to blur a penis made of stone.
I know. It's out in the public, but yet it has to be blurred. Right? I mean, it makes no sense.
And the neighbors are bummed.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Isn't it lovely?
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
I mean, it's really the only landscaping they have.
What is
pretty
it
cute.
saying about that house?
It's saying this house gets me rock.
When you get a dick pic, what are they trying to say? What is the
this
message?
a story attached to it?
Yes. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
I'm here in Amherstburg where a sculpture on the front step of this house is catching the attention
By the way, this guy sounds like he might take it.
of passersby.
I think he likes
has
the
resulted
artwork.
in at least one formal
Not 'cause he's gay or
complaint to
anything,
the
he just
town.
likes it.
Take the Statue of David. The Statue of David does have genitalia on it. People do have that statue in their yard.
Well, where's the rest of David? Why is it just a dick?
Do a lot of people have the David statue in their yard like she claims?
No.
Because the David statue's dick fell off, right? The one the real one?
No, he's still got his dong, doesn't he?
One of them.
Yeah, he's got a dong.
One of them's wiener fell off.
Have you reattached or
How
something?
big did you expect it to be? It's still there.
Well, let's
This
see.
is just a giant wiener, though.
That's a pretty large reach, in my opinion, so far. Let's see what else she has to say.
On it. People do have that statue in their yard.
No, they don't.
It is considered art. The genitalia is not the only thing on that piece of work. It is a whole human body. There is much more to
What?
it.
Where?
This is a
Look at the
4-foot
slow
tall
pan up.
penis, and it is meant to.
Did you notice the same thing Jim and I noticed?
Just the rim is. The rim looks
The coronal
like,
ridge,
It looks,
you
it's
mean?
got a cock ring on it.
Differentiate, and it has a wee hole.
It's got the
Oh, it does. Yes.
the urethra.
Doesn't it look like it's a C ring?
Oh, Mark knows the scientific name for it.
The urethra. Hey, when you've been to the urologist as much as I have.
No, but that looks like a cock ring.
It does,
going
the
around
head?
it. Yeah, because
It's just a coronal ridge.
It's just
No, it's not. The coronal ridge, that would be from the head.
Oh,
The
that
head
might be the-
provides the ridge and the shelf.
That's the foreskin butting up against the ridge. It was a.
No.
He didn't take much off on the circumcision.
It's not a very taut cut.
Look at all the distance between the cock ring and the what's below it. That's clearly
Well,
unattached.
A cock ring isn't. Well, yeah, I get.
Well,
Wait,
doesn't
would
it-
you put it there?
No, I wouldn't. But
No,
it
you don't put
appears
it.
that
You don't
they
wait.
did.
No, you don't put it there. That's. I think I'm with
He's
Jim.
wearing it like a wedding ring up, right up at the ridge.
Oh, adorable.
Gross. Don't you love the slow pan up that they did? Did you notice the balls, by the way?
There's
Check out the
much
balls.
more
They
to
look
it.
like cleavage.
This is a
Nice.
like
Good work.
I like the curve to add,
I
a
would've curved
little
the
bit
other
of
way, I
three
think.
dimensions to it, though. Mm-hmm. So it's not just like a slide. It's,
That's how I draw it.
oh, well, maybe you're the artist.
No, I didn't do that.
4-foot tall penis, and it is meant to offend people.
Do you think that's the motivation of this individual is to offend?
Either that or they have a really immature sense of humor.
Judy Carney
The
says
latter.
the phallic
thought
ornament
she
just
liked
down the
it.
road from her has been on her neighbor's lawn for
Let's
about
see your
2
penis.
months. She thinks it's inappropriate and wants it removed.
Those balls are
But she says the
defined.
town has told her and
job on the
others
balls,
that there's
right?
nothing that can be done about it.
Because there are no bylaws in Amherstburg about what you can put in your yard.
An emailed statement from Amherstburg Mayor Michael Prue agrees, but he does say he thinks it is in poor taste and that he's going to check with other jurisdictions to see if there's anything that
Oh,
can
so
be
you
done.
hit your penis, huh?
We did make efforts to get a hold of the
Wanna
person
hear
who
those
lives
phone
at the
calls?
house, but we were not successful. A neighbor told us that the person works out of town and is away for long stretches of time. They weren't sure if the resident even put the ornament out themselves or whether it might be friends pranking them. Regardless of how it got there, the decision to display it is a topic of debate for those in the town.
Nothing else really to say about that. It's a poor choice.
Do you think there should be a way to compel people to take that down?
When it comes to free speech, people make their decisions and people can react how they want to with it, but at the end of the day, it's still someone's choice to put up what they want.
If there is no rule, then they have the right to do that.
She's for it.
But
She's smiling too.
I feel
She
like,
loves it.
yeah, the town could
I think she
potentially
likes
have a meeting
dick.
over that and maybe
Can't you tell?
establish something from now
She's
on.
got a good attitude
I
about
actually
sex.
don't find it acceptable, especially because I have young children.
Her
I don't want
attitude's
them to
not as
see
good
that
about
as
sex.
No, she's a cold
because why
shower.
they are.
Carney hopes her neighbor will
Can
consider
explain that
removing
they came
the
out
law.
of that.
Once you see that, you can't unsee it.
Oh,
Otherwise,
stop!
I mean,
That bad.
way. Jacob Barker, CBC News, Amherstburg.
I guess your husband isn't very hung. If you can't unsee that little sculpted penis, not that
4
big.
feet tall.
do you think it's a prankster that put it at their friend's
I
house?
love that
I
theory.
kind of think it is too.
Wouldn't
That's
shock
so
me.
something I would do to my friends.
Yeah, and I mean, are you that shitty of a neighbor that if it's gotten to the point of a news story, you're not going to take it down, right?
Yeah.
I mean, then she didn't
Well,
say
now-
that they've been fighting with this guy.
Now you look like you're collapsing under pressure if you take it down. Like you really don't believe in anything.
I can't wait to see because there's only one way to pick that thing up, and it's just by grabbing the shaft. So his buddies are going to be sitting out there videotaping
Holding
him
it in
grabbing
front of you so it looks like
lifting
you're.
up. like
Remember-
he's trying to get it off really hard.
The people that worked the Michigan football games when they had to get the inflated penis and
Yeah.
carry it out, it was always like, oh God, who's going to carry this? Because if it's a woman, she looks like she's a whore. If it's a guy, he's gay.
Yeah.
This giant cock around. He's got his arms around it.
I like when they get really mad and like stomp on it and try to.
They're fighting the gay man within.
every time a guy touches it, they just rag him.
Oh yeah, and people do. People would yell at him. Well,
You are so gay now.
I was so excited too. I wanted to call those neighbors because they just seem so upset.
It's
And I
just
thought-
the one neighbor.
I just thought it'd be really fun to call and say, well, I'm just calling because, maybe you should give some consideration to some of the theories. In fact, I read something on the World Wide Web where I guess the homeowner, either he or someone close to him has just overcome testicular cancer. And so apparently that was their way of celebrating.
Yeah.
Because then what are you going to say?
Yeah, make them feel bad.
I mean, that's the way we do it here in the
They had
States.
to put a sprinkler system up through it so that it has a purpose.
Trudy, I love that you're
that's a
adding to
good
this.
Wouldn't that
Can you
be?
come up with some intermittent spurts, please? That's the next step. A little more viscosity.
Water squirt emoji, water squirt emoji, water squirt emoji.
But to scale, it's not very big, right?
Water squirt emoji does mean come. It was a reference to ejaculating.
Compared to the sculpted testicles, it's kind of a small penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Although it's always hard.
I like that you're ragging its cut, you're ragging its size.
Yeah, the scale of it compared to that, what would it be if you shrunk it down?
I think it'd be like 3.5.
Three.
Well,
to-
maybe it's flaccid.
I don't know, but
what's
it's always
flaccid
rock,
mean?
though.
It's off the
No,
bag.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
it's literally rock.
Maybe he's got big balls. Maybe the balls are unusually large.
That could be.
Could be.
It's a possibility.
They're tight though.